Give me a Bloody Mary, and make it snappy.
Sir, we are not a restaurant.
Just make it happen.
Okay, sir. What about this? These are mushrooms.
Now that is what I am talking about. Bloody Mary, baby.
Subscribe to my channel. Welcome back to Bob Moss Nanotanks. Today I'm wearing my red shirt because we're going to be culling and grading my red Bloody Mary shrimp. So two things before we get into it. One, I have vastly overfed this tank to try and get all the shrimp to the front to try and see what I got so I can actually grade and cull and take out the lower grade ones.
I don't do that often enough.
Second point, grading Bloody Mary is a bit different than grading cherry shrimp. I mean, actually, there are some similarities, but the difference between Bloody Mary shrimp and cherry shrimp have a red shell, Bloody Mary shrimp have red flesh and a clear shell. So sort of similar to the cherry shrimp when you're grading, just red shrimp, you're looking for consistency, like the body to be red. You're looking for red legs, darkness. With Bloody Mary, they can get a really, really, really deep red, almost like a Kanoko, I think it's what it's called. But really the Bloody Mary grading is going to be the legs. If you have good source for your Bloody Mary and they're actually Bloody Mary, they're gonna breed relatively true and you're not gonna get too many weird throws. You might get the odd blue, you might get the odd brown if they're not line bred very deeply yet. But for me, my Bloody Marys are throwing pretty high grades.
And that's the truth.
So I'm gonna be mainly looking at the legs and the deepness of their color. I see a couple really dark ones in there. Those are definitely staying. But why talk about it when I can show you it? Let's get to the tank. So before we look at the shrimp, I just wanted to show you my little setup here. I have a little cup in a bucket, and in the cup is some plants. The plants are just to allow the shrimp, you know, something to grab onto, something to hold in case they panic and they're scared, you know, then they're not just zipping around. They have something to hide or to pretend like they're hiding.
That's where all my little friends live.
And then the cup is so that I can dump them into the tank easier. And as I drip acclimate, it'll just overflow into the bucket. I can put some of the water back into the tank. Yeah, no big deal there. All right, shrimp time. Shrimp time. Shrimp time. All right, so I don't really know how many I'm gonna end up taking out. Let's just go in and see what we got. So you can see there's a really high grade male right there in the middle. There's females with eggs I don't really want to take out. There's a high grade male right in the front here. You see how dark he is? Maybe I can get the net behind and you can see how dark this guy is. He's not in the feeding dish. That guy's super high grade, so I'm not going to touch him. This guy seems to want to come out, but let's see what we got. This guy right in the front seems to have clear legs, so let's see if I can get him. Come here. Oh no, the white net's definitely messing with the exposure, but he has some clear legs, so we're gonna get him out, put him in the bucket.
Just drop them in.
Oh, by the way, I washed my hands very thoroughly before I did this, just in case, even though this new net I got is telescopic, so I don't really have to get my hands wet. Oh, this guy looks kind of low grade here. Yeah, we're gonna get him out of the tank, if I can. There we go, bring him over. Well, of course he got out of the net. It's usually not this difficult, but I am trying to show you guys, so makes it a little tougher.
There's got to be another way.
This guy right in the front, though, is who I want. Come on, come on. I think I got a baby with him too, but that's not too big of a deal.
As you know, we don't make any mistakes. We just have happy accidents.
So that guy I just pulled out actually kind of looked like a cherry shrimp. It was a little kind of weird when looking at him, considering the rest of these are such good quality. But I'm gonna keep looking, pulling out the ones. Oh, here's another one that's kind of lower. Hopefully I can pin him and let you have a look. Can you see? No, of course you can't, the net. Come on. There you can see it is lower grade, it's clearer, it's not as deep of a red. Whoops. So those are the types I'm going to be pulling out.
You have to make all these big decisions when you have power.
Of course, he doesn't want to say hi. There, if it'll focus, there. You can see he's clear, he's clear. He's not deep. Now he's gonna go hide again.
Bruh.
We'll get him out.
That rascal's sneaky boy.
So the big thing with this is I don't want to take females with eggs. I don't want to take anyone who's too dark, like this bad boy right here.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh my God.
You can see right in the middle of the frame there, he's very, very dark.
Nice.
But I also don't want to take out too many males and not enough females, because that's death for the females in the cull tank.
Be very careful.
So I gotta keep it balanced, but make sure I'm only taking out the lower grades. So this is gonna take me a bit of time. I'm not gonna, you know, it's probably gonna take me like half hour, an hour. There are a lot of shrimp in this tank. So I will show you my finished product and we'll drip acclimate them, get them in the tank, and yeah, we'll get this wrapped up in a couple minutes. For you at least. All right, so I got, I don't even know, 20, 30 or so of them out of there. I got the more clear ones, the ones with clear legs, probably a couple random ones that popped into the net. I didn't get all the ones I want just because they're real quick.
I had a hard time.
They're swimming around. I'll probably have to do more culling in like a week or two. Maybe on the water change day or something like that, I'll go in again and get a few more out. But anyway, I'll give you a quick peek at these guys and then we'll get them into the cull tank, the sanctuaries where these boys are going, and girls. There are girls here too. We're not sexist on this channel. Bruh. Feminism and equal rights and stuff. Yeah, one thing. All right, shrimp. Not.
What? Why would she say that?
Fuck. All right, so you can get a quick idea of the types of shrimp I took out of there. More clear ones, the ones with clear legs, just, you know, the ones that aren't dark or are more translucent than opaque. You want to keep the opaque ones in the tank. So we're gonna get these drip acclimating into the sanctuary. Oh, there, they're going a bit nuts there. And I'm gonna drip acclimate them for quite a while because I actually run a heater in the sanctuary tank, so there's gonna be a temperature difference. So they're gonna have to, you know, acclimate to the temperature and to the TDS, even though that should be pretty much the same. Holy shit, that guy's just going nuts, isn't he? Maybe I'll put a floater in here. So just giving you a quick look at the sanctuary tank. I cleaned it up. I did like 1,000 water changes in it to get rid of those detritus worms.
That's much better.
Get the nitrates back down, everything like that. So it's all ready for shrimp now. Took out a bunch of the plants that were in there. Pushed the rotala deeper down into the dirt because those big chunks of stem weren't growing anything. They were just growing little bits off the end. So I pushed it down so that it's, you know, I'll go over that at the tank update end of the month. Anyway, let's get these shrimp in here. So this is actually a bit of a weird one to do, even just do water changes on. So to drip acclimate, it's gonna be a little weird. I gotta keep the hose up here to keep the gravity until right about there. Keep the gravity, keep the suction due to the gravity, and then that'll drip in. I'll give you a shot of my little setup here. So you can see I just run the hose out there. I have it come all the way around, and then I have it clipped over here so that the nozzle is gonna go into the cup.
Something about like that.
And that's gonna drip. Now, if you have a shrimp in the tank already, you should put an air stone or something on there to block the intake, just so that little baby shrimps don't get sucked up into the hose and die in here. That would be bad news bears. So let's get this dripping, eh? How about that? We'll get this dripping, and then I can show you them going into the tank in like probably 6 hours. Yeah, I'll probably set a 6-hour timer.
We're not in any hurry.
Oh my God.
All right, you wanna start your drip off slower, and then as time goes on, you're going to slowly increase that speed.
Yes, yes.
You can see my drip speed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I could even go slower than that to start, but the TDS is actually the same in all my tanks. The only real difference here is the temperature. And I always am, you know.
Come again? That's what she said? I don't know what you're talking about.
If I may.
How do I want to put this? I always play it, you know, better safe than sorry. So you want to drip acclimate for as long as you can. I got nothing to do today, so I am in no rush to get these in the tank. I guess the only thing I'm doing is filming this. Anyway, see ya in 6 or 8 or 12 or I don't know, tomorrow. See you later.
One eternity later.
All right, so we are much later in the day now, and you can see I have sped that drip up. The valve is basically open, and just the level of the tank and everything here. This is how fast it's dripping.
And that's really about all we want.
Yeah, this is as fast as it'll go. I can't get it to go to a solid stream just because there's not enough force of gravity with the line the way it is and stuff. So yeah, just get it dripping. By the end, it should be dripping really fast so that the water in here is the same as the water in the tank. All right, so I have been putting some of this water back in the tank, but I, kind of let it go with work and everything. So we're gonna pull it up. This will clear out the line. I give it a little blow.
That's what she said.
To clear it out, I will disassemble my drip station. Just gonna take out the salvinia because I don't want it in this tank. Make sure there's no hitchhikers on that. This tank just has frog bit. All right, let's get them in the tank. All right, so you can see the top of the water's here where you can see my finger moving up at the very top of the frame. So hopefully we'll be able to see all these shrimp swimming into the tank. It's gonna look awesome and cool and whatever, and fingers crossed. All right, I've only done this once before. Go shrimps, go. They don't want to come out. Bruh. Oh, I can see them coming. Come on, shrimpies. Just let them come out at their own pace, I guess. Yeah, oh, they really, okay. So they don't want to come out, so I'm going to encourage them. Yay.
Victory screech!
I do just have to reposition these new plants that I got in here now. The shrimp are going to be very jumpy because all the action they had today.
That's what she said. No time. But she did. No time!
All right, thank you so much for watching. I will throw a clip roll at the end of the cull shrimp compared to the high-grade shrimp that I have left in the tank up there, just so you guys can see. I'll label them, the culls, the high grades, and you can see the comparison. And if I see any low grades in that top tank, I'll mark them. I'm gonna just do a nice little clip show for you at the end here of Bloody Mary shrimp, so stay tuned for that before the outtakes. Outtakes will be after that, so skip ahead a minute or two if you're just here for the outtakes.
I hate all of you.
So thanks again so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below on what you think of Bloody Mary grading. Are Bloody Marys hard to grade? How do you grade Bloody Marys? Bloody Mary versus cherry shrimp. Let me know your thoughts on all this stuff. And remember, keep your shrimp hands strong. Till next time. Bye-bye now.
I really like these little creatures. Look at that little rascal. I'd say he's only a couple of months old.
That's a wrap.
Delivery's all wrong. Butchering it.
Welcome back to Bob Moss. Oh my God. No. Welcome back to Bob Moss Nano Tanks. No. Okay. What am I trying to say? I need to write stuff down, Grogu. Welcome back to Bob Moss Nano Tanks. Today we're going to be culling and grading my Bloody Mary shrimp. Wearing my... No. If you have a... Oh, fuck. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't even know. I Need the light, I need the light, I need the light, yeah, yeah. Give me the light, bitch. Give me the fucking light. Where's my fucking stuff? You should put like an air stone on there or something to block the intake, to block the, can't say words. So you want to start your drip off slower. Maybe I'll grab even another clip, but you want to, anyway. Ooh, knew that was gonna fucking happen. Oh, what am I doing? Some shit ass lighting. Thanks again for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below.
Oh shit. Fuck you!
Fucking. God damn it!